Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Rena Walzinger, and I'm the Technical Director at Eduvators. Excited to show you this week some ways to integrate AI into the Canvas LMS system. Actually, this works on almost every LMS system, but in this case, we're going to show you Canvas. So here we go. So first, let's start with SketchFab. So SketchFab is a place where there are millions of 3D models. There's also 360 models, and they're categorized. Some of them are labeled, some of them aren't, but there's plenty of content there. So what I've done is I grabbed an embed code, and now I can look at these models and explore them right inside my Canvas shell. So this is an animal cell. It's labeled. I can zoom in on different parts and explore this model interactively. I'm using a trackpad right now. You can use a mouse. It doesn't really matter. You can go full screen as well. So when I went to SketchFab and found this model, I just copied the embed code and copied it right into my Canvas LMS, and there I have this. Now, what does that have to do with AI? Now with AI, I can use if the embed code isn't working, I can use ChatGPT or another language learning model to fix the embed code to make it compatible for Canvas. But I found that just by copying and pasting, they seem to work just fine. Here's another one. I love these 3D models. This is a cute little robot. I can move him up and down. 2 fingers, 1 finger, twirl him around. He's animated, so he's doing a little jump right there. And one more from SketchFab. I love this one. This is the International Space Station. Now NASA, as well as museums and universities, put a lot of models on SketchFab. This one's really interesting because you can zoom all the way out, which I'm doing now with my trackpad, and you can see the space station orbiting above the Earth. It is annotating, meaning it's labeled, so I can explore this model. I can look at the different areas that are annotated. So it gives me the name of it, some information. I can zoom in and explore that area. Look at another area. Harmony node, okay. There we go. I can look all around. So this was scanned on the actual space station. You can kind of see the artifacts there in the scan. There's a sleep area. Again, I can zoom in and look at that area. You can even click on one of these and go back here. See the laboratory. This next embed is from Blockade Labs, made by Skybox. I created Atlantis using a prompt, and sometimes I take my original prompt and I put it in ChatGPT or a language learning model of your choice and enhance that prompt. Put it in Blockade Labs, made by Skybox, and now I have Atlantis. And now I can interact with my scene. I can explore the coral, the various fish, the buildings. I can zoom in and out, or I can just let it autoplay. This is an app I really love for teaching. You can use it to enhance labs, storytelling, visualize math, almost anything. But it does give beautiful art. You can even make scenes from movies. I tried one time making a scene from Dune. I had ChatGPT expand all of the elements that I wanted in that scene, and it made it for me. Another one I made, which is in Canvas as well, I made a little automotive technician station with various lifts and tools. And again, something really practical that you might be learning about. This one gave me some really nice cars, but I could designate certain cars or certain types of tools. I can go into detail on what I want to describe here. I just basically gave it a general prompt to make an automotive technician lab with lifts and tools. So I can go in any part and zoom in. Another thing you can do with this is you can always have an image reference. So if you have a lab that you want to make a 360 of, you can either take a camera and do a 360, or you can make an image reference. One of the things really advancing in AI pretty quickly is 3D generation. I've been using Meshy, which actually gives you whatever you can prompt it to make a 3D object, and it happens very quickly. And it even gives you all the vertices, which is amazing for math, so you can learn about how math relates to imagery. And here's one that I just made. Again, you can interact with it, and it'll play back that image for you, and you can use that in any project. So this is pretty new technology where you used to need other tools to make 3D objects by hand, and now with the AI prompt you can make almost anything in 3D, again with all of the geometry that you need. One of my favorite changes is ThingLink, where you can bring in 360 images or 3D images. I grabbed this one from SketchFab. It's just an animal cell. You can add annotations. You can attach audio or video to those annotations as well. And you can still interact with this image, which I am doing here, right inside of Canvas. So it does anything you need. I can also say that ThingLink has a very expansive accessibility portal, so you make sure the colors, the words, everything are accessible before you share it in here with the embed code. So this is really beautiful. It's very rich in content. I think it's $60 a year. At Eduvators, we have an affiliate license to get a discount on that, so you can check that out as well. Another fun thing in AI is making video. So what I usually do is making a reference video or a reference image, and then I have an app animated. In this case, I'm using Sora, which is made by OpenAI. It's a short story about a mother and her son playing with drones, and then one of them kind of goes rogue and takes over a drone show. I have the sound off right now, but I can turn it up a little bit. There's sound effects and things in this video, which I made with 11 labs, so completely AI generated little project, but you can generate almost anything, which is amazing for education, because anything that you can make an image of now, you can create video clips. So this is about maybe 15 little clips that I stuck together and made some sound effects and made a quick little movie. And finally, 2D images. There are so many options in 2D images. You can do them now right inside of ChatGPT. You can do them inside of Gemini, of Google's Gemini. You can do them in Adobe Firefly, which is a nice option because a lot of institutions, including the ones that I teach at, have Adobe included for faculty and staff and administrators. So you can embed these also right into of course, Canvas, which we all do. So I just made a couple little examples. This one is, these are gummy bears that are giant, and that's pretty neat with the see-through look there. And then one more, and I added the prompt there, a cyberpunk-inspired digital art piece featuring an elegant geisha face with a bold black and white lines, accented with red splashes of color in the background, Japanese anime, etc. You can make just about anything that you want that maybe accentuates something that you're learning, but you can make beautiful images and then add your alt text into Canvas. And we didn't used to have this option. Most of us found images on Google somewhere, but now we can make images in these applications. My favorite is Midjourney, which I do pay $8 a month for, but I do get a lot of beautiful options. But Firefly is free, and the other ones inside of the language learning models are free as well. So really excited to share this technology with you, the use of AI and visuals along with all your language learning models, where you can make content, numbered list, bulleted list, tables and graphs, a lot of information, quizzes, reflections, activities, and more. So I hope you join us at eduvators.net. where we have a lot of free resources and you can learn all about how to do this. Also excited for our new workshops, where we have over a dozen workshops that we offer all around the world. See you next time.